This may not seem like an important video, but it might be the most important one of the year. In this video, I'm going to talk about setting goals for the golf season. So golf is one of those sports where you can just play and have fun and go out with your buddies and not care about what you shoot. But it's also one of those sports where you can keep trying to improve year after year and never stop. So of course, shooting under par is the ultimate goal, but I'm not quite there yet, so I'm going to start off with some more realistic goals that are stepping stones on the way to get there. And right now I'm playing to about an 11 handicap. I've had it as low as 9 in the last few years, so I think these are goals that I can achieve and are realistic for this year. So the first goal for this year, it kills me that this is even on the list, and that is that I want to break 80. I've shot 80 like half a dozen times, a bunch of 81s, a bunch of 82s on some fairly difficult courses with high course ratings, and that's how I got my handicap down to a 9 about a year and a half ago, but I never quite broke 80. And I think it comes down to mental game and course management, because at that point, if you're shooting those kind of scores, you know that you can shoot a 79 or a 78, and it just comes down to managing the course and getting the ball around without making big mistakes. So that is number one goal for this year, is to break 80, and I'm hoping to do that sooner rather than later. So goal number 2, improve the approach game. I've been using the Arcos shot tracking system for the last few rounds, and it's telling me that I'm losing about 7 to 8 strokes on my approach shot. My shots gained approach is like -8 or -7, compared to my short game putting, where I'm losing 1 or 2 strokes compared to a scratch golfer. So that's what I need to focus on, and I think the goal for that is going to be aim for the center of the green, try to hit more greens, play more conservatively, and stop trying to attack pins when they're just going to get me in trouble. So that's the plan for fixing the approach game. Third goal's a little selfish. I want to increase my swing speed, and that's just because I think it'll help my game, but also I know that I'm leaving a little bit of yardage on the table because of maybe poor technique, and I probably could use a little bit of fitness as well, to be honest. So that's one of my goals right now. My driver swing speed's in that 105 to 108 range, and I'd like to get it up over 110. So I'm going to be doing a few things with the swing speed training and some fitness and some technique stuff, and see if I can improve the swing speed on my driver. So the last golf goal of this year is to get my handicap down to a 5. Like I said, it's been around an 11 to a 9 in the last few years. My goal is to get down to a 5, and there's a few reasons for that. 1, I just think it's a nice round number. But 2, there's some tournaments. I'm here in New Jersey, and there's some state tournaments that have handicap requirements in order to enter them. The Pub Links is a 7 or 8. The Mid-Am is a 7 or 8. I think that's an 8. And then the New Jersey Open is a 5. So I have no delusions that I'm going to be able to be competitive or be able to even make the cut in those. But if I can get my handicap down to a 5, I can compete in them. And competitive golf is a ton of fun. If you've never done it before, join a local league, whatever you have to do. Maybe your club has a league that you can join, play against some people, make it interesting, maybe bet some money or bet dinner or a few drinks, but play competitive, because that is going to really take your game to the next level. When you can put pressure on yourself to score and come through, that's awesome. So that's my goal, to get down to a 5 handicap so I can play in some statewide tournaments and have some fun. So those are my goals for this year. I want to know what your golf goals are for this year. Leave them in the comments below. Let me know. Put them down in writing, and so you can hold yourself to them. You can come back to this video at the end of the season and see if you did it, and then comment below your previous comment and let us know if you were successful. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another video at the end of the season, or maybe I'll make a video if I hit any of those goals, and let you guys know how it's going. I'm going to let you know how it's progressing and what I'm doing to help achieve those goals, and see what we can do. So have a great year out on the course and have fun.